So Brody Malone, the 24-year-old from Georgia, getting set on vault. And it was just about 16 months ago. We spoke about it a short time ago. He didn't even know if he'd be able to walk, let alone compete here. Spoke to his doctor about that devastating right knee injury. This was the first of 3 surgeries just to install an external fixator to stabilize the knee to get him home on the flight home. That was in Germany. And then the next day at Stanford, got a second surgery to repair a fractured bone and his medial meniscus as well. 3 months later, he had a third surgery. The doctors said his PCL didn't require reconstruction, but they had to repair his LCL, which was fully torn. If you could name a ligament, basically, he tore it.
Yes, he did. Now, I tell you what, his performance at the U.S. Nationals was spectacular and in a lot of ways just shy of miraculous with all he has been through, the 3 surgeries, the rehab from them, and then, you know, he said to us he had to learn how to walk again. Yeah. It's just remarkable.
And now here at trials, not wearing the brace on vault that we saw at the U.S. Championship.
Which is a little scary, but he says, especially on vault, when he hits the board wearing that brace, it was like a baseball bat smacking into his shin.
Hello.
Oh. Wow. That was spectacular.
And no emotion. I expected to do that.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, to be able to do that vault and then to stick it, this is so risky to try to not move your feet when you land because you can sit down if you're a little under. But that is about as perfect as I have ever seen Brody Malone. Watched him do this vault so many times pre-injury, and that was about as good as he's ever done it.
Brett McClure, the high performance director who we saw a short time ago, was right next to him when that injury happened, and he said, I really in that moment did not expect to ever see this man compete in gymnastics again.
No, a lot of people didn't, you know. Ewell Moldauer was on that trip to Germany. He said he watched the injury. He went to the hospital to visit Brody. I talked to Ewell about it at one point early on, and he couldn't even really talk about it. He said it was so devastating.
14.6 help you out with the colors next to the totals, and a green is excellent.
Yeah, that is gigantic. You see that 9.4 execution score. That means he only had 6/10 off. That was considerably better than he did both days at the U.S. Nationals.
So not quite that number for Curran Phillips, but 14.4.